Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Welcome to my next Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 episode review video. Before I get into that though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am, and where you're watching Cobra Kai, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you found that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And I've done one review each day since the new season came out on Netflix. Normally I would try to do more, but I mean, it's just kind of been limited on time. So I'll do one tomorrow and then one on Monday, and that will end Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1. For Season 6 Part 2, I'll try to do more on the first day, because I know that's when everybody wants to hear my thoughts. But if you want to hear more of my thoughts, click right here with about 20 seconds left to go in the video. That'll be the end screen. That'll be my Cobra Kai Season 5 videos. And click right here for my Cobra Kai Season 4 video link, again with about 20 seconds left to go in the video. So with all this said, this will be Cobra Kai Season 6 Episode 3. The title of this episode is called Sleeper. And this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode. So we start with Carmen. She's having her gender reveal party at the LaRusso house. Miguel and Robbie are impressed with Sam and Tori actually working together and being friends for the most part. Amanda is actually about to confront Anthony about some cannoli being eaten, but it was actually chosen. And then a package comes, and Daniel freaks out, thinking it's either Kreese or Terry Silver plotting revenge. Johnny comes in with a pink-stained shirt afterwards, revealing that Johnny and Carmen are having a girl. So Daniel and Johnny opened it up. And then Daniel comes in and tells them, even though it was fun, it is still too old for pranks. So he was covered in pink stuff, where Johnny just had his white shirt with a little pink on it, but Daniel was completely covered. In South Korea, Kim Da-young is explaining to John Kreese about her students' abilities. She adds that her training is more intense than what Kreese went through in America, and Kreese during the training watches Kim's students, including Kwon and Young-Do Jin, and Kim explains that Young's family has trained in her dojo for generations and is one of her best students. However, Kwon defies orders and Kim forces him to clean her grandfather's toilet, or his bathroom, I should say. Back in the USA, Johnny is training Tori and Sam. While training, Devin analyzes their movements. She gets upset with how Robbie and Miguel got them to become friends. And then later she approaches Johnny, where he explains that their sloppy moves, that their moves are actually sloppy right now, and he will get them back on track. Hawk tells Chris, Kenny, and Nate his excitement over where the Taikai is going to be held. Johnny explains to Daniel that Tori and Sam are fighting sloppy, and the Miyagi-Do sensei tells him to work his magic. Johnny tells Devin that she will be hosting a sleepover. Daniel tells Amanda that he is happy that Chosen will live in Mr. Miyagi's old house after the tournament is over, and after he helps Chosen move his bed, he sees a hidden floorboard or hidden door on the floor. When he opens this door, he finds an old box with Mr. Miyagi's old stuff. Meanwhile, back in Korea, John Kreese tells Kim's students about how Daniel LaRusso defeated Johnny Lawrence. The reason why is that Daniel defeated Johnny Lawrence is because he had heart. And then Kwon interrupts him and comments on Kreese. He then tells him that because of his rebelliousness, he and him tells him that he will show him how serious he can be. Sam and Tori arrive at Devin's house, where they find out that she is hosting a slumber party. Johnny Lawrence expects to Devin that the event is a way for them to get them back on track, much to their reluctance. He tells Devin about Allie's sleepovers and hopes it will be the same. So Allie, of course, played by the beautiful Elizabeth Shue, who made some appearances in Cobra Kai 309 and 310. At the Miyagi-Do dojo, Daniel looks at Mr. Miyagi's old stuff, where he learns big things about him. He learned that he was a boxer and that the passport and finds an old address. So he has a passport in there and an old address. Amanda suggests to go to that address. Back in Korea, Kreese has the students walk laps while carrying bags. Yoon is upset with Kwan's constant rebelliousness and pushes him down. Seeing it will escalate further, Kreese ends the lesson. Back at Devin's sleepover, goes well, and the chemistry between Tori and Sam and Devin is developing well. Daniel, Amanda, and Chosen arrive at a boxing gym where when they arrive, one of the boxers flees, thinking that Daniel is a police officer because he looks kind of like a Fed. Once Chosen captures him, Daniel shows him Mr. Miyagi's passport, and it rang a bell with him. Back at the sleepover, Sam and Tori are talking. Both of their phones start to act strange. Sam's phone rings and sees that Robbie is calling her. After, Tori then gets a text from Miguel. The two confront Daniel and Devin about the whole situation, and they decide to leave Devin's house. Kwan confronts Kreese about how the other students are trying to take, because he was being defiant, they're trying to take it out on him now. And Kreese counters, saying that if he keeps his disrespect and combines it with his strength, he will be a stronger fighter. To prove that, he confronts Yoon and other classmates and fights them. After Kwan defeats Yoon, he takes his patch. However, Kim sees the confrontation and is actually disappointed. The boxer then explains back at the gym how his grandfather and Mr. Miyagi had a good relationship. He also explains that the reason why he had a fake document is because he could have been hiding something. Chosen explains that Miyagi left Okinawa for America, but the boxer said he fled from America. Despite their efforts, the boxer leaves them. Sam and Tori are about to leave Devin's house. While waiting for their Uber drivers, Tori and Sam argue about their past actions. Sam then apologizes for how she treated Tori, and Tori also regretted her actions and apologizes to Sam. The two hug and reconcile their friendship, much to Johnny's disappointment. Back at Miyagi-Do, Chosen tells Daniel that Mr. Miyagi is a good man, but Daniel vents he hid this information from him for a very long time. Amanda tells Daniel that it's best to make time for their loved ones. When Daniel and Amanda leave, Chosen, we're led to believe, is booking a flight back to Okinawa. Maybe he's going to see Kumiko. Don't know. Back in South Korea, Kreese tells the students that if they want to defeat their opponents, they have to let their hate out. And Kwan adds that they will show them no mercy. And then Kim is actually impressed with the straightening out of Kwan. And then back at Miyagi-Do, Sam and Tori's fighting skills are back on track, and Devin reveals that their friendliness with each other was making them sloppy. Daniel then talks to a portrait of Mr. Miyagi about how he never knew about his dark past. Hawk then shows a video of Gunther revealing the location of the Sekai Taikai. He decides that the location will be in Barcelona, Spain. However, he explains the selection process and that each dojo would need to pick 6 fighters along with a male and female captain. So that's not 8 fighters, that's just 6. And one of them has to be a captain for each respective genders, much to the disappointment of all the Miyagi-Do students. And that's what ends this episode of Cobra Kai. It was okay. I'm going to give the episode an 8.0 out of 10. Now, at this point, I have seen the other 2 episodes, and I'm about to talk about those in the next videos I do here. I'm going to give Johnny, one of the characters of the episode. John Kreese obviously was very significant, and actually, I really liked Kwan's character as well. So 8.0 out of 10. I like the development of Kreese and Kwan. We just met, Kwan, and he's already got some good moments. He kind of reminds me of a different version of Kyler, which Kyler was amazing in the last episode. And of course, Kreese is getting more time in this season where he didn't get as much time in the previous season of Cobra Kai. I only can imagine at the end of this show, Kreese is going to be redeemed and be like a father figure to Johnny again. I feel like that's the route they're going, but hey, I don't know. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of the of Cobra Kai, and you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please make sure that you Hulk smash the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of Cobra Kai. What would you rate it, and whom would be your characters of the episode? Remember to check out my Cobra Kai Season 5 videos right there, and the Season 4 videos right there. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special, and you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.